This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe, and let's get right into the news for the day. Tory Lanez says, y'all going through your minutes on lists, realizing you don't really cancel anything. Love you too. Can't believe you tried to play with us like that. He did 1.3 billion streams this past year, 68 million hours, 75 million listeners in 92 countries. That's what Spotify is reporting. That's just on Spotify. Well, he's not canceled, but it's only been half a year. Well, let's see what his numbers are next year. I think he'll be fine. Honestly, I think the whole thing is spooky at this point. I'm not really on any side. It's like, let's see what happens in court, because it's really getting really crazy, okay? They need to, like, Meg's coming up with stuff, then the other girl's coming out, Kelsey, and then Tory, all these different stories, nothing's lining up. You know, the whole thing might be just everyone trying to save their own butt. Casanova, there's a rumor going around that his girlfriend's best friend told on him, or somebody in the crew snitched on Casanova, involved him in the indictment. And, you know, that he, you know, was trafficking and, you know, took people out and all this stuff. He's getting charged with the same stuff that Tekashi was getting charged with under a RICO. Could do life. I mean, you know, he has to fight this now, or, you know, I don't think he's going to cooperate, so he'll probably have to go to trial. Not looking good. He's definitely going to go away for some time. Plus, he's a repeat offender, so it's not looking good. I can't sugarcoat it, you know. He's on the run right now. We'll see what happens. It is what it is, you know. Could he be innocent? I don't know Casanova, you know, so, you know, let me know. What do you think? Then we got Fat Joe says he was offered $10 million to box 50 Cent in the height of their beef. I do remember there were people going around with millions of dollars trying to do like a celebrity boxing matches of people who had issues with each other. This is true. This actually happened. People thought that they could, especially around then, people would have done a pay-per-view on that. And you couldn't just like tap in on YouTube around that time. It was really new. There was really no ways to make money. You couldn't tap in on a lot of stuff. There weren't that many ways to make money online. Things were going in the direction of online with, you know, Google ads and everything, but things weren't at that height. So pay-per-view, now Fat Joe would have lost easily. Okay, he's not in the shape that 50 Cent's in. I would lose, you would lose. 50 Cent's in, you know, tip-top shape. Fat Joe would have lost a boxing match. He said he wasn't really interested in taking it, but he was offered the money. I believe him. He's exactly right about that. I do remember these rich guys going around trying to put together a celebrity boxing match because they were into rap. I remember the exact people that were doing that. Just never materialized. That's crazy, though. I mean, I already knew that, but it was interesting that he spoke about it. NBA YoungBoy's racking him up. How many? He has another girlfriend now. He just had a baby with one of his girlfriends. Yaya Mayweather's about to have a baby. The girl before that had a baby. Then he had babies before that. He's building a super team over here. He's a super savage out here. He's getting all the girls. It's getting crazy out here. NBA YoungBoy is definitely dominating out here. Then we got... Okay, let me put this up because I put too much NBA YoungBoy, and we got to talk about the next thing. Trouble. Trouble is pretty top. He's a top artist in Atlanta, and he has a song with Drake called "Bring It Back." But he was talking about, hey, I would let Drake smash my girl for another feature. Honestly, I can't really hate on that because, listen, if Drake was gonna jump on a song, right? I mean, you're gonna make tons of money off of that. You're gonna make so much money. It's like he's got the golden touch. You know what I mean? So like, it's on after that. Might have to make some sacrifices out here. But yeah, I don't know, man. Trouble's crazy with that one. Anything else that I talked about? I saw Hot 97 talk about Saigon blaming Ebro for his career and all that stuff. They played some of the footage that I took at that event. And Ebro said exactly what I said. If you knew you had problems with Mobb Deep, you shouldn't have gone to the event. Saigon did that, hoping that he would make, it would be a talked about moment, and sure was. He took the infamous piggyback ride to the end of his career at the moment. Now, Saigon's talented and everything, but he tries to blame everyone else but himself for putting himself in a bad situation. Havoc wasn't rocking with him before the show. He was rocking him to sleep, made him feel comfortable. Then they pounced because you can't let that slide. Saigon was talking too much-ish. Saigon got in a little sucker punch of Prodigy, and Prodigy had sickle cell, man. He was sick at the time, weak from his illness. I mean, he was born with that. It was a sucker move, But you know what? Saigon did what he had to do to get out of there. He took a piggyback ride from the security guard, and he got free, and he threw his fake watch to the ground so the vultures wouldn't get him going into the cab. It was a hilarious night that I don't think about ever, but Saigon thinks about it all the time. If you look up his interviews, he talks about it once a year. Saigon tries to blame Ebro for banning him from Hot 97. Well, you did it at a corporate event that Hot 97 threw, and actually Peter Rosenberg talks about that was his event, and he invited Saigon not knowing the issue with Prodigy, which I guess he wasn't into hip-hop DVDs back then. That's where you would have found it. But it is what it is. Me and MREC got the footage, uploaded it that night, and history was made. We weren't the only ones filming, but we were the only ones filming up close. It was wild. Anyways, guys, who cares about that? It's been 14 years. It was over 14 years ago. Prodigy talked about it a few times in 2008. But that was about it. It was actually 13 years ago, right? 13 years ago. So 12 years ago, Prodigy did a couple songs about it, and that was it. Saigon's been talking about it for 13 straight years. Anyways, this is Jordan Tower with JT News. I'll check you guys in the next one. Make sure you smash that like button. Smash that like button. And I hope you guys had a great day, man. I'll check you guys in the next one. Peace.